We got Hayes's diagnosis when he was about 20 months old. So at that point, he wasn't walking or talking. So we did a neuro eval and we ended up doing some genetic testing. And it was identified that he has Fragile X syndrome. We ended up getting Hudson tested shortly after he was born as well and found out he also had the diagnosis.
There's not a ton of people out there who are aware of Fragile X and what it is. So when we got a call, we were just kind of like, searching for answers, and the internet can be your best friend and your worst enemy at the same time. So, you start reaching out to different therapists and doctors and things like that. And you start learning a little bit more, and then you came to a place like CP where it was something they're very comfortable with.
So it's an intellectual disability. Children with Fragile X all have different symptoms. A very common symptom is just a lot of social anxiety, and then also just delays in gross motor, fine motor, speech. So the nice thing about getting the diagnosis early is that we got to get them into therapy services as quickly as possible. So Hayes was going to a different provider for speech services previously. It just really wasn't working out for our family. So we transitioned him over to CP, and we started Hudson right away with all 3 services through CP, and we couldn't be happier with the work that they've done with both of our sons.
I have been at CP for a little over 8 years. Have always loved working with kids and help them to develop their speech and language by doing what kids do, and that's playing. So I've been seeing Hudson since March of 2023. I come here to Daycare to see him, see how he's doing at home, and let him lead the way, being silly, because that keeps him engaged. He loves to laugh, so we sing songs, make noises, anything I can do to get him to try to play with me back. He has been adding new words to his vocabulary. Every week I come in to see him saying new words, making little phrases here and there. Very excited when he does. He's so proud to show you what he has, and he has that word to go with it.
I am a speech therapist at CP. I've been there for about 1.5 years, and I work with children to help develop their language skills. He's so fun. I've been seeing him for about 1.5 years as well, right when I started. He's such a fun kid. Every time I see him and get him from the therapy room, he always asks for my key to let him back by our therapy rooms because he loves keys. So we work on his language in play. That's the best way we've found to really expand and just focus in on what he loves to do, follow him and ask questions about what he's doing and see if he'll kind of expand from there. And then parents get to come in for the last little bit and we go over kind of how things have been going at home and work on things that they can do at home to generalize and work on things so it's not just in our therapy room.
I am a toddler teacher. I've done that for probably the last 20 plus years. I work with the 1 to 2 year olds. Hudson loves to come into the classroom in the morning. He's all smiles, he's ready to go. I rely a lot on CP's therapist. I do listen to things that they're working on with him, incorporate that into his daily activities. A lot of it's through teacher modeling, and we talk through everything. Generally in the classroom, he likes to be with the other children. It took a little time before he ventured over, but now he's right there.
I'm Ellie. I'm a certified occupational therapy assistant, so we work with kids birth until 18, but can also see adults as well. Hayes, he's been seen for OT since June, and so we've been developing a really fun relationship, playing here in the clinic, and just working on some things in relation to his play, interaction with his peers. So we really focus on what Hayes' body can do and what his mind can process and how we can make him successful in some of those play and self-care tasks. I've received really great feedback from parents that they just continue to be wowed by Hayes and that his progress is really amazing. I mean, they continue to do new things and challenge him in ways that they think will be really difficult, but he keeps surprising them and they're really excited about his growth.
Hi, my name is Jessica. I'm an occupational therapist here in the Therapy Services Department at CP. Within the Therapy Services Department, we help families help their children function throughout their daily activities. So not only do we treat the child, but we support the family as a whole in all settings across their day. Hudson is a little boy that is seen in our therapy services department as well as getting services in our daycare center. Since I see Hudson in his daycare center, I work really closely with the teachers there to see what concerns and barriers they run into throughout their day with Hudson, and we work together to problem solve ways to make him able to do what the other children are doing without those barriers.
We have seen just tremendous progress. So when Hayes started, he was actually half-time here. We saw so much progress with him, we decided to move him full-time. And we did the exact same thing with Hudson. He started out half-time, and we just saw so much progress. He's now full-time, and the socialization, speech development, everything we have just seen, I mean, it's just taken off.
We had a lot of unknown once we got the boy's diagnosis, and we became very at ease very fast with, Miss Laura and taking Hayes and the entire crew and family here.
Yeah, the inclusivity here is just absolutely incredible. The teachers do an excellent job just making sure all of the kids are included in activities. It's really been really great for our family. The Swamico location is also very close to our house, so we honestly couldn't ask for anything better. It's really close, and it's a great place for our boys.